All right, so here we are again talking about some more exercises we can do on that BOSU ball. If you look back on the YouTube channel or previous emails or my Facebook page, you will see last week that we did some exercises, but they were upper extremity push-up variations on that BOSU ball. So today I'm going to focus on doing some lower extremity work. Give you 3 quick things that you can do on that BOSU ball for the lower extremity, for the legs. So we'll jump right into those guys. First one's going to be a rear elevated split squat, or split squat, or rear elevated squat, whatever your nomenclature is for that exercise. And then we'll do a body weight bridge, and then we'll just do a lateral quick over, or a lateral over, whatever you want to call that exercise on the ball. Give you a couple of little pointers on that guy. So again, remember with this BOSU that when you're on the flat side, the difficulty level is not as high as if you flip that ball over. The first exercise is the only one we'll do where we'll do both variations with the flat side down and then flip it over to the round side. I'm sorry, we will do the bridge with it flipped over as well, but that last one, that lateral quick over, we will not. So again, looking at the rear elevated squats, no different than any other rear elevated squat that you might do on a box, or if you use a bench, whatever you might use. But that rear elevated squat, toe goes on the box, on the BOSU, and you're just going to give me that little single leg squat that you normally do with a rear elevated squat. Nothing different. You can do it for your time, repetitions, whatever is going to fit into your routine. So just looking at it with the other leg so you can see. So that toe is on the ball, and you're just going to do that little rear elevated squat right there. So nothing's different with that. Again, you can flip that guy over. It's going to make it a little bit more difficulty. Going to work on a little bit more hip stabilization. You'll really feel that lower leg from the knee down, that lower leg really firing to stabilize that body when you do this with the ball flipped over. So toes right there in the center of the ball, and then all you're going to do is give me that little rear elevated squat, just a little single leg squat. And again, you'll really feel that hip, you'll feel that lower leg firing as you're going up and down with this exercise. Switching legs just so you can see it, a little different variation or a little bit different look at it. So right there, single leg squat right there. So there's your little 2 different variations of that single leg rear elevated split squat. Again, looking at the bridge, we'll flip it back over. Body weight bridge. Remember, as you extend up, you want a straight line from the hip through the hip. From the knee through the hip to the shoulder. We do that bridge. So we're in the bridge position. You line on your back just like you would be if you were on the floor. If you're flat on the floor, we just got the feet up on the ball, and all you're going to do is bridge up. Right there. What that allows you to do is get a little bit more extension. You're getting a little bit higher because you're elevated on that ball. You'll feel the hamstrings kick in a little bit more. Maybe a little calf work in here. Really concentrate on squeezing those glutes. Not making it solely a hamstring exercise. You really want those glutes firing. And again, you can make that a little bit more difficult. You will feel you may feel some things a little differently. You'll feel those hamstrings trying to really work, those lower legs, calves, really trying to stabilize your body. Really, again, concentrate on firing those glutes. Make sure they're activated. And bridging up. And up. So, again, add a little bit of difficulty as that ball's moving with it flipped over. And then the last exercise, again, we will only do this exercise for safety reasons with the flat side down, and it's just a quick lateral over. Just trying to get your heart rate elevated. You can use that in some type of HIIT exercise routine that you may be doing. You may just want to do that, add that into your exercise routine to elevate that heart rate. So my heart rate is up, so it definitely works. I want to show you one other piece of advice. If you do add that little lateral quick over, whether it's a actual quick over or if you need to do a little step over, which is fine if you've got some stability issues there and you need to slow that guy down. The one pointer I would keep that I want to throw out at you is if you look at this ball, and I'm going to try to get it turned so you can see it. These balls do come up into a peak where the handle grabs, where the handle holds are. There's one on the top, one on the bottom. If I turn it, you'll see these guys here on the sides of the ball. Make sure that when you set that guy down to do these quick lateral exercises, that peak that's on either side of the ball here, that it's not where you're going to be doing the exercise, because you can, as I turn it, I'm going to turn the ball and the peaks are out here on the side. You can catch an ankle on that guy, a toe, and get yourself a nice little ankle injury. So just be aware, safety first always, so make sure that that ball is turned. Excuse me, the peaks are there on the top and bottom. Now I'm doing the exercise, and you don't have to worry about coming down on those nice little peaks, which again are right here where those handle holds are. So you can see the peaks right here on the sides on either side. So you want to make sure those guys, when you're doing the exercise, are straddled or between the body. So that's where you would do that exercise. So keep that in mind. So there's your 3 exercises: the rear elevated squat, the body weight bridge on your back, the glute bridge, and then that last one, that lateral quick over. So throw those in the routine. Check the YouTube channel, check the Facebook page. All these exercises are there. Again, nice little way to build yourself an exercise routine.